Barbados is the easternmost of the Caribbean islands in the Atlantic Ocean. Neighboring islands include Trinidad and Tobago, St. Vincent, and the Grenadines. The government system is the constitutional democracy. The chef of the state is the President Dame Sandra Mason. The name Barbados is from either the Portuguese term or Barbados or the Spanish equivalent, Los Barbados, both meaning the bearded ones. I'm Ken from Travel the World with Thorkenn. If you are new for my channel, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and click notification bell so that you will be notified if I uploaded my new travel experience video. Enjoy watching. Ken from Travel the World with Thorkenn. Welcome to Harrison's Cave. Harrison's Caves is the massive stream cave system that is approximately 2.3 kilometers long located in the central uplands of the islands. It's one of the island's most mesmerizing natural attractions with a large crystallized limestone towers, rushing streams, mini pools, and crystal clear.
See me stretching or reaching out. What I am doing is turning on and off the lights with these little remote controls in my hand. That's how we operate the lights on the inside, by the little remote controls in my hand. Over on the right side is one of many of our undeveloped areas. A close-up at one of our streams that enter Harrison's Cave. You'll notice that over the years, the water is responsible for creating its own pathway. And as it flows through the collection of stalagmites, the area is called the community of the way the stalagmites, they look like people together in a close-knit community. Loving people, families together. A period of 30 years. He is 75 years old and still with us today. He continued, this is where he led his team. Anyone on the track knows of the Lakshman Hall Gully. This stream comes from the Lakshman Hall Gully. If you walk through the gully, you'll realize there is no surface stream unlike what is leading us, but there is still evidence of rock sculpted formations to prove the gully was once formed by mass movement of water. So what we are in, this is a gully, it's a collapse cave system. We are 80 feet or 25 meters below the surface. Now this room is saying to us that once here, the cave was completely flooded. Ladies and gentlemen, from the floor, hold your hands and look to the ceiling above. All the water that came through filled this area many years ago. When we continue, I'll tell you what they did with the gallons of water that they removed from within the cave. Please, you may get down safely. They wore scuba diving gear. Please take a moment and imagine that even though they found all truckloads, they were forced to still wear scuba diving gear at times. Now this stream that is leading us, it comes from the Lakshman Hall Valley, one of several of our lakes within this area. The rain water soaks through from above 54 meters of rock and then drips through the limestone and into the cave. You can see that what happens on the surface has a direct influence on the cave environment in terms of water quality within the stream. Limestone is like a sponge, it absorbs. That's why we have to be mindful what we do above can truly impact what happens down here. The exit at twin falls where the two streams come together. So this is what they found after they merged the cave. Twin falls, the two streams come together. The water in the cave is not as cold as it appears to be. 76 Fahrenheit or 24 degrees Celsius. Up to 20% of water.
The cave is just one attraction within the Eco Adventure Park, which is operated by the Chuka Caribbean Adventures. In addition to the tram tour of the cave, the property also offers a zip line, a challenge course, a Mount Gay rum experience, and a shop, rum tasting, an educational film, a nature trail, and a aviary, and a bar and grill. If you like access to all of these park activities, off for the Adventures Pass, which costs $179 for the adults and $125 for the kids at the age of 6 to 12. If you are only interested in seeing the cave, purchase the Signature Park Pass, which costs only for $57 for adults and $39 for the kids aged for 3 to 12. The park also offers passes that combine 2 or 3 of the activities, such as zip line or other challenges course within the tram tour.
Welcome to Mount Gay Distilleries, the birthplace of rum. My name is Zaria. I am going to be your brand host, your tour guide, your drinking buddy for the next 45 minutes. I am here to take you guys through the history and the process of Mount Gay rum. The longer you leave the distillates in the barrels, the darker it gets. Our barrels are second-hand barrels coming from the US, Scotch, French, or Spanish port wine. We don't call our barrels used or second-hand, we call them ex-barrels. You know what we're doing? Let's give it a swirl. Now when you swirl it, guys, you can also test its maturity. You see those droplets that are falling against your glass? Those are called legs. The thinner and quicker they fall, it shows you it's a young rum. The thicker and slower it falls, it shows you it's an older rum. Now we're going to smell it. Alcohol, yes. Now what's the best?
If you are interested in the full tour in Mount Gay Rum Museum visit, please do check the links in my description down below. St. James Parish Church stands on one of the oldest parcels of the consecrated land on the island, often known in Barbados as the God Acre. The original wooden structure was built in 1628 near the landing site of the first English settlers to Barbados, who arrived on February 17, 1627. after a hurricane on August 31, 1675, which devastated most of the island. A stone structure replaced the former wooden buildings in the early 1690s. Another violent hurricane struck in 1780, and according to the Scrumborg History of Barbados, only two churches and one chapel remains: St. Andrews, St. Peter's, and All Saints. There is no specific record of what happened to St. James in the storm of 1675 and 1780, but after the hurricane of 1831, St. James was not among the churches listed as having been destroyed. Scrumborg states that in 1846, at the time of his writing this book, the building was 54 by 40 in size with a seating capacity of 550 and congregations approximately 360 souls. After nearly 200 years, the walls of the original stone building began to decay and were partly demolished and replaced by a larger, more substantial structure in 1874. At this time, the nave roof was raised on the new pillars and arches. The enlarged building was consecrated by Bishop Mitchin's son on Easter Tuesday in 1875, except for the sanctuary and the north porch added in 1900s. This is substantially the building still used today. St. Nicholas Abbey experienced over 350 years of history. Built in 1658, this Jacobean great house is only one of the three existing in the Western Hemisphere. The property has been tastefully restored as sustainable heritage attractions and working plantations, producing its own unique single cast rum, which has received international acclaim. The tour includes the Great House Gardens, small museum, factory, distillery, not to be missed short movie circa 1930, and rum tasting. For the enthusiasts, their private rum experience tour is bookable on select days with honor. Larry Warren will also operate the authentic Victoria Steam Railway on the plantation. Travelers rave about St. Nicholas Abbey's tours, highlighting the knowledgeable guides, rum samples, which are included with the entrance fees, are provided throughout the tour. The plantation's architectures and historic significance also receive high praise from the prior visitors. However, a few were disappointed that the property does not display information or artifacts related to the slave laborers who live and work at the estate, though archaeologists have uncovered remnants of the slave villages. On the estate grounds, there are no slave huts or other acknowledgement of the properties to slavery or display according to the travelers. St. Nicholas Avis is located within the St. Peter Parish, about 5 miles northeast of Springstown. The property is open to the public Sunday through Friday at 9:30 a.m., with the last entry of 3:30 p.m. According to the attractions, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday mornings are the busiest time to visit. Sundays are the quietest. It's recommended that you set aside between 2 and 3 hours to enjoy the property and the tour. Entrance fees for the Great House of the Railways are 60 Barbadians dollar, about $30 for the adults. Combo tickets cost 100 Barbadians dollars, about $50. Tickets for the children aged 3 to 14 cost around $12. Combo tickets for the kids it's a cost $18. Limited guided tours are offered from 10 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. or visitors can do a self-guided tours. Tickets include access to the Plantation Homes Museum, the property grounds, and the rum distillery. And complimentary fruits or rum punch sample is provided for all the visitors. Additional beverage plus sandwiches, salads, and desserts are available at the attraction Flores Cafe. Restroom and gift shops are free parkings are located on the site as well. A car is required to visit the attraction. For more information, visit on the AVI websites. The best time to visit Barbados is between July and November. Though these months fall within the Caribbean hurricane season, hurricanes rarely hit the islands, and you could attend one of the lively crop over festival activities if your vacations during this time of the year. There's always something happening year around in Barbados. So add to your Caribbean experience by planning your getaway around your favorite festivals and events. Barbados holidays can include much more than just a beautiful beaches and the great outdoors. These vibrant islands place host to the astonishing arrays of annual events, including the world-class sports and the unique festivals. I'm Ken from Travel the World with Thorkenn. Thank you for your love and support to my channel. Feel free to leave your comments about what did you see or any feedbacks that will help my channel to improve in the future. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and click notification bell so that you will be notified if I uploaded my new travel experience video. Stay safe and take care.